All right, 7:13, welcome back. It is time to talk about what you've been talking about online. So we've got Ryan PC Trimble in the studio.
Good morning. Yes, specifically what you're talking about, Bob.
I was just talking about the show. I was sending all kinds of pictures from the Fox Wilmington show.
Yeah,
Well,
on Twitter.
Wait, say that again? I have no idea what you just said.
He was taking pictures.
I was like, yeah.
I just gave you a recipe for chocolate chip cookies.
Oh, good.
Gluten-free.
Wait, say that again. No, I'm just kidding. That I got. Okay, so we'll actually do the show now. I'm not Colin Hackman. I know when to start. You can see this guy right here on Fox, but yeah, you'll make fun of me later, I'm sure.
You still haven't started.
What now?
You still haven't started.
I still can't hear. Anyway, okay, Judge Joe Brown, he is on Fox. But yesterday, he found himself dealing with a different part of the justice system after an argument in court actually landed him in jail. Brown was locked up for contempt of court after arguing with the juvenile court magistrate. The former TV judge wanted to visit the court. When he was there, a woman asked him for help with her child support case, and so he decided to take it on for free. And that's when things sort of got out of hand. The magistrate handling the case told Brown the case would be continued to another date, and then Brown was just like, nope, that's not happening. He got into an argument. He basically called him unprofessional and kind of tried to take over the courtroom. And he was sentenced to 5 days in jail, but as of last night, he was actually let out because he pretty much apologized for what he did.
We heard some of the sound from this earlier this morning, and he was pretty angry.
Yes, he was absolutely not happy with what was going on.
I guess you kind of had to be there, though, to get
He just, I mean,
the gist of all of it.
It sounded like he was just showboating. Like he was,
Yeah,
he was basically challenging the judge.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Judge Joe Brown is definitely a judge, but if you're in someone else's courtroom, you don't.
Yeah, you're not the judge.
You're not the judge
You're an attorney
there.
at that point.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So we'll see what happens there.
And it was also mentioned that he's running for public office in the county where he got in trouble.
district attorney.
Yeah, so he needs to kind of chill a little bit, I think. So MH370 is still trending on Twitter, and sadly, those following along received quite a bit of bad news yesterday when it was released that the search is still on to find the plane, but authorities are now saying that all their research indicates that, unfortunately, the plane did crash in the Indian Ocean, and it took with it all of its passengers, which was, I believe, 200. Do you remember the number?
239.
239. The airline has offered to pay $5,000 to the next of kin of all those on board. And actually that made a lot of people on Twitter angry because they said that wasn't nearly enough. But that amount is actually just the first in a series of reparations that will come as the search continues on.
And they had to delay the search today because of the
That's
weather.
right.
So
Yeah,
I'm sure that's
so
going to be upsetting to folks as well.
Definitely, but they're still trying to find as much, any wreckage or debris that they can at this point. But
Yeah, they need something solid to be able to say, yes, for sure, this is where it is.
Exactly. Yeah, because I think that's the most disturbing part is that there's literally no
So a lot of
clue
ifs.
about where it is. Yeah.
Yeah, and every time they offer something up, there's that glimmer of hope where they build you up and well, no, we didn't find anything. And then, like we said yesterday, that the announcement coming out, well, we've determined it's gone down here, but we don't have any proof that it's gone down here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what's tough because they just keep saying stuff. So no one really knows at this point. Well, after teasing fans with sneak peeks and photos and magazine covers for a very long time, 20th Century Fox has finally released a new trailer for the upcoming X-Men Days of Future Past. In the movie, the characters from the original X-Men movies will actually, this is really cool, will join forces with their younger selves from the older movies. And they're going to battle to save their future. This is the 7th movie in the X-Men film series, and it comes out 2 months from now on May 23rd. And the trailer looks really good, and I need to catch up because I haven't seen any other X-Men movies.
Oh, you haven't?
I haven't. No.
They're really good.
Are
They did, similar to what Star Wars did. You kind of go backwards to show the beginnings of everything. So, have you not seen them either?
I think I saw the first one.
Oh, I've seen them all.
Is Hugh Jackman the only person that has stayed involved?
I think a few of them have.
There's a couple of them.
He's in it, and then Jennifer Lawrence is still in it as Mystique when she shows up. And
oh, that's right.
Yeah,
I didn't know she was in it.
That's right. I forgot about that. That was
I
one
remember
of her very
Rebecca
early
Romaine
films.
was in an early, and I don't know if she's in them anymore.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll all have to catch up. We'll have to have a Fox Wilmington viewing party.
There you go.
They look interesting, and I love the whole mythology behind everything, and the going back in time thing is a really cool plot device. So
it is really neat.
Yeah.
I like watching that too. So,
well, there we go.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. And here's someone else that we like watching, Colin Hackman. If he's not too angry to speak to me.
No, we're good.
We're good.
Yeah, it's
Good movie day today. I tell you what, rainy days, cold temperatures. I could just sit and watch a movie.
You
With
should.
the transition here.
I like the transition.
I love it.
I'm planning my afternoon right now.
Good, yeah.
Wolf of Wall Street, maybe? Got 3 hours to kill?
No, I don't want to watch
3.5?
that movie. No.
Bob had a glowing recommendation for that film, didn't you, Bob?
Bring a pillow.
Nap it up. Yeah, it could be a good day for that. Temperatures and conditions outside are going to continue to be pretty rugged. We're seeing highs out there today, likely in the low 50s with rain on and off throughout the day today, somewhere in the neighborhood of 1/10 of an inch, upwards to an inch for some locations. It's going to be roughly relegated to the coast. So inland spots like Fayetteville won't see nearly as much precipitation as places like Holden Beach, Southport, and southern New Hanover County. Highs today in the 50s, and then cold for the morning hours on Wednesday and Thursday. If you want to try fishing, I probably would shy away from anything offshore today with those breezy conditions. There you can see the best time to throw a line.